that's why we are, focusing on the power and the benefits, and how this really brings people into this more awakened state consciously. So I want to talk just a little bit about how to consciously commune with self and source, in unification. And you provided a perfect segue into this. You were talking about, the designated sacred space, and and everything that you have for yourself with your morning meditation. I don't have all that going on. I do have a place that I do, but I don't have like an altar, or anything like that. But it is important, as you mentioned, that individuals have, what's most meaningful, to them. And so when we're talking about consciously communing in this higher way, so to speak, with yourself and source, because it's all about being really one. And I want to talk a little bit about that. But when you are being intentional in this way, you are creating the sacred conscious space, in a sense, that Brenda was speaking about too. I would say, Brenda, the best way I can describe this, because what's coming to mind is like a bridge, in a sense. It's just like a bridge of the current self, now emerging with the more evolutionary self. And the more evolutionary self is the one that connects with this higher conscious awareness of one's true source, which is within them. And so when others are in this state of conscious communing through meditation, they will start to feel a sense of being one in the same, but also being awakened to the grander plan for their lives as a whole. And that's really important. That's why this is, so powerful. And the more this practice or so, becomes, I would say, an embodied state of awareness and beingness, because it actually has to be both. It has to be the awareness and the beingness, kind of married together in this meditative state, so to speak. Is that you're going to be living from what I mentioned earlier, being like this meditation in motion, because you'll be living from this place of awakened meditation. So it's almost like we're always meditating, right? They're just different, the different variations. And so how to start with this is by coming from a place of union and oneness versus actually trying to achieve something. And I think that's how people make meditation, as you mentioned, so hard, where it's very simple, but even connecting to the higher aspects of the source within an individual is really from simplicity. So I love setting powerful intentions and being guided in the present moments to set intentions. And so this is something I encourage others to do, is that set powerful intentions before you begin, but also you can use a reverse engineering kind of journaling practice.